In other global news, underlying simmering tensions in the United States over gun violence, US President Joe Biden was heckled by a father of a mass shooting victim. During a White House event celebrating the passage of a federal gun safety law, let's first have a look at the exchange that took place.
Today's many things is proof that despite the naysayers, we can make meaningful progress on dealing with gun violence. Because make no mistake, sit down, you'll hear what I have to say. If you think you...
I'm trying to tell you this for years.
Let me finish my comment. Let him talk. No one...
Now, the man who interrupted President Biden is Manuel Oliver. His 17-year-old son, Jacqueline, was among the 14 students and 3 staff members killed at a high school in Florida back in the year 2018. For US President Biden, the event held on the lawns of the White House, it was an opportunity to respond to critics and show off the first major federal gun safety bills in 3 decades. He was joined by the survivors and family members of those killed during mass shootings at Sandy Hook, Parkland, Santa Fe, Uvalde, Buffalo, Highland Park, and others. The new law includes provisions to help states keep guns out of the hands of those deemed to be a danger to themselves or others. It also stops gun sales to those convicted of abusing unmarried intimate partners and cracks down on gun sales to buyers convicted of domestic violence. But for many, including Oliver, the laws were just not enough.
What am I supposed to do today here? Listen to a package of bills that don't solve 100% of problem that is killing people every single day in America? Clap and be happy and be part of a celebration? Not me. We got a fancy invitation from the White House. It was like going to a wedding. And I'm here. I thought that I needed to be here. But I also needed to say what I said.
But the scale of the challenge is seen in every couple of days in the country when shootings occur at grocery stores, concert halls and schools. In fact, on Monday itself, 2 people were killed and 3 wounded at 4 7-Eleven stores itself. A lone gunman was involved in 3 of the shootings. In one instance, he tried to rob the cashier and turned the weapon on a customer. WION correspondent Susan Tehrani gets you details on this. Take a look.
Two people were killed and 3 others were wounded in a pre-dawn shooting on Monday in Southern California at 4 7-Eleven convenience stores. Authorities said that they were seeking a lone gunman, which they believed could be responsible for at least 3 of those shootings, which they believe may be related. The shootings seem to have occurred after robberies or attempted robberies at 4 convenience stores on July 11th or 7-Eleven, where the chain was also celebrating its 95th anniversary. Our hearts are with the victims and their loved ones, 7-Eleven Inc. said in a statement. They also said that we are gathering information on this terrible tragedy and working with law enforcement. It wasn't immediately clear to investigators what prompted the shootings or what the motives were. Investigators say that usually during armed robberies, the shooter does not kill anyone. They take the money and run. Quote, I think the only person to answer that would be the suspect. This is according to Officer Ryan Railsback. He's a spokesperson for the Riverside Police Department, where the first shooting happened at around 1:50 local time. He also said that there's no way that this could be a coincidence, being 7-Eleven, July 11th. Now, this shooting comes as the Justice Department had warned earlier that law enforcement across the country should ramp up for what it called, quote, a summer of violence. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World this morning.
Now, while US President Joe Biden at the White House hailed the new laws as real progress, others were not as impressed. In fact, a new opinion poll conducted by the New York Times and CNN College showed Biden's approval ratings at 33%. 64% of Democrat voters also said that the party should nominate a different candidate for president in the year 2024, while the president has said that he intends to run for re-election. His age is a top concern for the Democratic voters who want a different candidate. At 79, President Biden is already the oldest president in American history.
Please sit down. Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone.